Hi students, welcome to your first lesson for the GRE Quant section. I'm your teacher George, and today we will be covering core number properties. Let's start with the core terms you'll need for this section. We'll move through them quickly. Feel free to pause whenever you need. These will also be included in your cheat sheet at the end. First up, integers. These are whole numbers, no decimals, no fractions. Examples include -2, 0, 1, and 5. Just remember, integers can be negative or positive, but they're always whole. Next, factors. A factor is a number that divides another exactly. No remainders, no decimals. For example, 6 is a factor of 18 because 18 divided by 6 equals 3. But 2 is not a factor of 5 because 5 divided by 2 equals 2.5. That's not a whole number. Now, multiples. A multiple is what you get when you multiply a number by something else. For instance, 18 is a multiple of both 6 and 3. While most GRE questions deal with integer multiples, even decimals and fractions can be multiples, like how 1 is a multiple of 0.5 times 2. Then we have prime numbers. A prime number is greater than 1 and has only two factors, 1 and itself. So 2, 3, 5, and 7 are all primes. But 6 is not prime because it has more than two factors, 1, 2, 3, and 6. Finally, prime factorization. This is the idea that every number greater than or equal to 2 can be broken down into a unique set of prime factors. For example, 18 equals 3 times 6, and 6 equals 2 times 3. So the prime factorization of 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. From here, let's learn about parity and number properties. Parity covers even and odd numbers. An even number is divisible by 2 while an odd number is not. Some parity rules that you should commit to memory are: 1. An even number plus or minus an even number is always even. 2. An odd number plus or minus an odd number is also even. 3. An even number plus or minus an odd number is always odd. 4. An even number times any number regardless of parity is always even. 5. An odd number times an odd number is always odd. Now you're ready for a concept check. Let x and y be two odd integers and let z equal x times y plus 6. Which of the following statements must be true? Feel free to pause the video here if you want to try this question for yourself. Let's take this question and try a step-by-step breakdown. We have two odd integers, and if we remember back to our parity rules, an odd number times an odd number must be odd. After multiplication, let's complete this question by adding 6. Given that 6 is an even number and x times y is odd, that must mean that z is odd, given that an odd plus an even is always odd. Another quick way to solve this question and verify that your answer is correct is with substitution. Feel free to plug in some numbers that satisfy the conditions in the question, like we have listed below. With this, we can look back on the question and conclude that B is correct and that Z is odd. Now, you have the skills to try some similar questions on your own.